Hello, gorgeous, and a warm welcome to Accepting. I'm Aline, your host. I'm a coach, I'm a channel, and I'm a mentor, and I love to see highly sensitive people and empaths flourish. And there are two ways of mentoring and coaching sessions with me. The first way is we have an Akashic channel session together first. So it's Aline is out the way. I'm speaking to your spiritual team. I am downloading what is necessary for you to hear at that moment in time. And what happens beforehand is I ask you and invite you to write down all of your questions. Don't tell me them. So they're ready. So your spiritual team is already working on them. So when we go into that session, then more often than not, that's the first things that's the first information that comes through. And so from that session, we then go and we take out the nuggets, the golden nuggets that are in that session, and we work on those. So that's the Akashic coaching way of doing things. The intuitive coaching way of doing things is with natural channeling. So what we do is I take you through various processes. I've got some very beautiful processes that I take you through in our first session, and we start feeling into what is really yearning for work in that area. And then once we have that area, then the work begins. And the way we do this, and this also continues with the Akashic coaching as well, is the way we do this is I will coach, I will mentor, I will guide you, and I will also take you through journeys. So I'm a metaphysic coach as well. So I will take you through guided visualizations, and we will work in the body together. We will working with the imagination. And then as we're developing these gifts, and it's more than likely you have them already, my gorgeous, as we're developing these gifts, we're making everything stronger and stronger and stronger with your self-discovery, so you can start really nurturing and understanding who you truly are. Okay, so that's how I work. So for those of you who've been saying, well, how do you work? That is how I work. I am a coach, I am a channel, I am a mentor, and I am a guide. Now, for me, it's really important that there's a mix of those. I don't just want to tell you what to do. And also, if I'm receiving messages for you and you're not quite at that point, and we've been going through and through and through, I would like to be able to say to you, this is what I'm feeling and hearing for you. So it's really important that you understand with one-to-one sessions with me, it's a whole melee. It's a whole melee all together, my gorgeous. Okay? So that's one way you can work one-to-one with me. Another way you can work with me is I have created a really, really beautiful video series. So if you're happy to continue the self-discovery exploration on your own, I would really recommend that you embrace yourself. That's what it's called. You embrace yourself with the video series that I have created. It's 22 days. You only need half an hour a day. You have lifetime to it as well. So you can go back through. And it's all with the energy of love. So the first day we start with is on a Friday, and I have created it in such a way that it works with the planetary energy as well. So you start on a Friday and you go through for 22 days, and each day you just have half an hour, and there's a little explanation of the affirmation we're working with for that day. There's an explanation of how it's best to work with that. I then take you through a guided journey, and it's different for each day because we're working with that affirmation. Then at the end of that guided journey, we give out love. We give out unconditional love and gratitude to the world. And then after that, there's a small action taking for you to take, 5-10 minutes. So it's really important that as we're feeling what that affirmation is, we're also taking action on it. So we're imprinting it and grounding it into ourselves. So I would really invite you to embrace yourself for 22 days, well, for life. and that is a way that you can work with me without working with me one-to-one, if you like. So that's a really beautiful way. And I have gone through this process over and over and over and over. And it's a really beautiful way. Excuse me, I have my cat in my lap, just a little bit of cat hair. And it's a really beautiful way as well. If you've been neglecting yourself, for example, for various reasons, and you know yourself anyway, it's just a really beautiful way also of just getting back in touch with yourself and nurturing yourself and giving yourself that self-care. So even once you've been through it and through it and through it, and more insights come up, and you feel and see lots of different things in the guided journeys, as you move forward, it's also really beautiful just to use as a little self-nurture, as a little self-care, just to get you back and loving yourself, quite frankly. Okay, so that's how you can work with me at the moment. You can also get my free healthy boundary checklist for empaths. You can also get my book on the 3 Fs. And in there, there's a really gorgeous process that I take you through that you can do over and over and over, so you can feel what that response is within you in a gentle and safe way as you choose to do that for yourself. It's not shoulda, woulda, coulda. You choose to do that for yourself, to feel it. So you can get my book called Making Friends with Your Inner Critic, and it's understanding the 3 Fs. So you can get that. It's an ebook, and there's a really lovely little process in there as well. All right. And also, of course, you can work with me by listening along, by watching along, engaging with me on YouTube or Instagram or TikTok, however you wish to engage. I love to hear from you. I've created the Solution Union in TikTok so we can all help each other. And also, the reason I'm doing this is so we can all start accepting ourselves more and more and more and more, so we can just get on with why we're here. We can stop comparison. We can stop dwelling in the past. We can stop worrying about the future. We just get on with why we're here. And I know that can sound a lot easier than it actually is, which is why I've created this. We all need support. We can't do this on our own. We can't. It's really important that we reach out and we support each other at the same time. And also we make sure that we're asking for support. As highly sensitive people, creatives, empaths, it's instilled in us to help. It's really important we have that balance, my gorgeous. So if you want to reach out to have an expansion call with me, see if we're a good fit for doing one-to-one coaching, do that, please. I say coaching just to as a simple, it's not just coaching, as you know. And also, if you would like to have the Embrace Yourself experience, you just get that straight away. You get it immediately. You've got all the videos together. You've got all instant access, and you can start as soon as you wish. I would recommend starting on a Friday morning. All right. And then with the ebook, you have that. And with the healthy boundary checklist, that's brilliant to have. It's very, very simple. So the next time somebody says, have you got 5 minutes? You go, boom, 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 boom. Here's how I'm showing up for you. Okay. So I hope you enjoy the series. Please do get in touch with me. I love to hear from you. Here is to your self-empowerment. Here is to your self-acceptance. Cleo says she's really delighted you're here. So much love. Ho.